Morning. Good morning. Hello. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone's having a good day so far. Just getting settled in for morning practice after getting Albert out the door, getting the cats fed, getting my day started, and looking forward to a day of. This is my first day in 3 weeks that I have the majority of the day where I don't have a meeting or readings or something where I can focus on my writing. And I'm very, very excited about having that time to get a bunch of writing done and things caught up. So wish me luck. And let's dive into today's practice. And starting with our preliminary prayer to Tara. I am here to manifest the wisdom that rests within. I am here to radiate my loving compassion into the world. I am here to gather the skill and the power to bless and empower all. I am here to manifest the wisdom that rests within. I am here to radiate my loving compassion into the world. I am here to gather the skill and the power to bless and empower all. I am here to manifest the wisdom that rests within. I am here to radiate my loving compassion into the world. I am here to gather the skill and the power to bless and empower all. The fundamental nature of my mind is pure. Within me is an inexhaustible source of love, wisdom, and power. The purpose of all spiritual practice is to reveal and make contact with this. When ignorance is removed, unlimited wisdom, compassion, and power arise. It is the mind's conditioning that limits understanding of who I am and what I can become. I will cleanse my mind of faults and develop beneficial qualities. This removes obstacles to my path and creates beneficial conditions. Recognizing the interconnectedness of all, I will strive to be my best, to manifest my enlightened potential, ever dedicated to benefiting all beings. I will think, speak, and act as Tara. Tara this is number 13, irresistible truth. Praise her, blazing like a fire at the end of time, abiding in the center of a garland of flames, her left leg folded, her right leg outstretched, giving joy to the prayerful. All obstacles are subdued. Very powerful form of Tara. Incontrovertible, irresistible truth. Cannot be hidden, cannot be negated, cannot be opinionated out of existence. Truth is truth. It's not a my truth or your truth thing. It's a objective truth thing. Everything else that is subjective is opinion, not truth. Doesn't mean it's irrelevant, just that it's not truth. Our card today, again, here we have the Blue Buddha family of the East. This time it's the Vajra Dakini. Now, we saw her once before. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Angelia. Hi, Mary Beth and Willow. Hi, Jessai. Good morning. Good morning, Christy and Christina. Hello. Okay, so, and hello, folks on YouTube. The Blue Dakini, the Blue Vajra Dakini, you can see, is a very active card. She's dancing. Hi, Natalie. Dancing. She's wielding the Vajra. She's naked except for her Dakini ornaments, the bone ornaments of the charnel grounds. She also is located at the heart chakra, like Ashkobe, from Ashkobe, from yesterday. So let's see what we're still with this Eastern direction blue color and heart chakra essence. Akshobe. That's it. Akshobe. Vajradakini, excuse me. Vajradakini is an enlightened wisdom dakini associated with Akshobe, the blue Buddha family of the East, the water element, the dawn of the day, and the gift of mirror-like wisdom. This dakini symbolizes the hand mudra of earth touching and the elimination of the poison of hatred, as well as the emblem of the Vajra, which we investigated yesterday. She is associated with the magical function of destroying. She manifests in the heart chakra, and she also manifests on the second day on the journey through the bardo. She helps manifest the awakening of enlightened awareness in the mind stream of practitioners, revealing dormant spiritual impulses. She can also grant worldly, cities, or supernatural powers. So, how could the being associated with the heart chakra also be associated with the magical function of destroying? There are four magical functions in the Dharma: purifying, accumulating, um, purifying, attracting, let's say, instead of accumulating, purifying, attracting, sustaining, and destroying. These are the four. So you have different color association with each of these. The white dakini is the purifying factor. The red dakini is the attracting factor. The yellow dakini is the no, wait. It's the red dakini is the subduing factor. The yellow dakini is the sustaining, attracting factor, or the blue dakini is the destroying factor. And there's different mandalas where it kind of is a little bit different than that, but those are the main functions. And basically, this is the path of all manifestation, and it's also the path of mantra. So when we chant Om Mani Padme Hum, 1, 2, 3, 4, four main parts of that mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om is the purifying factor. Mani is the subduing or attracting factor. Peme is the sustaining factor. Hung is the destroying factor. And basically, Om Mani Padme Hum gives rise to and then subdues and then sustains and then destroys an entire wave of energy. Now, why would there need to be destruction in this? Because everything has to come to an end. There's hardly anything except the Dharma that is beginningless and endless. But The Dharma is beginningless and endless. Within that, we perceive that things have a beginning, a middle, and an end. And if you don't attend to all parts of that cycle of creation and destruction, you leave destruction to the winds, and you end up not having destruction be a compassionate thing. Morning, Heather. Hi, Gary. Um, Instead of having the destruction aspect be within your compassionate wisdom, the destruction factor can become wild, untamed, and can kind of go off rails. And it can end up causing all the other things that you did in your cycle of manifestation to feel meaningless. So, like, for example, if you're working on a project, know what the beginning of the project will be, know what you're going to need resource wise to attract in order to manifest it into being, know how to sustain the project for its duration, and know what will be the end of the project, whether that's to take the results and pass them on to someone else, or whether that's to bring it to a close, or whether that's to just allow its natural cycle to peter out if it's something that can do that. You can think about it also this way, like if you adopt an animal, you're going to have the initial, you have to give the animal a bath, purification, you need to get rid of the fleas, you need to make sure to address skin conditions, anything that might be coming up for that animal. You need to then subdue or tame the animal so that the animal trusts you and you have trust, and nobody's going to get bitten or scratched or, unnecessarily harmed, and there's a trust in the food surplus that you feed the animal. So you move into your sustaining. Now you have to take care of the animal. You have to go to the vet. You have to buy food. You have to take care of litter or go for walks. You have to, take care of all the aspects of tending the animal. And then at the end of life, you're going to have decisions to make about how you're going to hold space for that animal to die, whether that is through, allowing it to happen naturally and providing comfort, or whether that's through taking them to the vet and asking for them to, you know, be brought to the end of their life so that they are not suffering. Either way, you've taken a responsibility for the entirety of that. So when you take a responsibility for almost anything in this world, from an animistic viewpoint, you have that same kind of relationship with the spirit nature of your project, whether it's something that's like, you know, an entire loop that you're able to close or not is subjective. If you have a child, obviously you hope that your child outlives you, but there's a natural end to everyone's life. So you don't need to be in charge of that. But if you have a child and you don't do all the other three steps, your child is going to suffer. So think about all of the projects, all the things you do as having that distinctive early phase where you clarify, purify your intent, attract the resources that you need or accumulate the resources you need to make it happen, attend to it, and then bring it to a close. And that is our Blue Dakini message today. I hope that was helpful. And let's think about what is it that we need to maybe close the loop on today. And that destroying function of the heart chakra is actually a compassionate function of saying, I know all things have a beginning, middle, and end. And I will attend mindfully to all of those aspects. Paris says, I am listening. She's amazing creatrix. Paris is an amazing creatrix, and she knows through having made many films and projects, you kind of have to have the wrap party. You kind of have to have that closure, whatever that looks like for you. So, all right, let's dive in now to our Guanyin practice. And I can't believe it. Yesterday was Guanyin's birthday in the Chinese tradition. I completely missed it until it was the nighttime. And I was like, oh, I forgot to say something. So a belated happy birthday to Guanyin in the Chinese tradition of Buddhism. Obviously, in our Tibetan tradition, we celebrate her along with the New Year and other things, but I'm so sad that I didn't mention it yesterday. Um, but I'm not great at human birthdays either, to be perfectly honest. I'm often late with those as well. Okay, let's dive in. 3 prostrations before the shrine. And let's take refuge. Namo Guru Be. I take refuge in the inner teacher. Namo Buddhaye. I take refuge in the great mother of compassion. Namo Dharmaye. I take refuge in the wisdom of the ages. Namo Sanghaye. I take refuge in the community of practitioners. And Natalie says, I get my kids' birthdays confused. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one who's bad at birthdays. All right, let's set our intention today. Today, we're going to hold Pratika and her family. Her father passed. We chanted for Pratika's father a few weeks ago when he had an unexpected turn of events that put him into a medical coma, and now he's passed on. So we're holding space for her today. And we're also holding space for Kathy, Cindy, and Isley for them to have an easy and smooth next few weeks. And let's recite the Four Immeasurables. May I be a source of loving kindness in this world and all worlds, bringing a generous heart to all my thoughts and doings. May I be a vehicle of compassion in this world and all worlds, ever mindful and aware of the tremendous suffering of others. May I be a brimming vessel of joy in this world and all worlds, delighting in the happiness of others as their suffering is alleviated. May I be a balance point of equanimity in this world and all worlds, seeing all as equals and all as deserving of goodness. Let's make our offerings. I light this candle as a symbol of the enlightening Dharma way. May it shine brightly for the benefit of all beings. I light this incense as an offering for Guan Yin, she who hears the cries of the world, mother of all. Happy birthday. Omahong. 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 Omahum. 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 Reverently I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and virtual. I confess all my destructive actions accumulated since beginningless time and rejoice in the meditation of all holy and ordinary beings. Please, Guanyin, remain until the end of samsaric existence and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of others to the great enlightenment. 108 recitations of Namo Guanxi Pusa, sending up appreciation to Guanyin for her birthday belatedly. Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa. Namo Guanxi Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Pusa. Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa. Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa. Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa. Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa. Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa. Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa. Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa. Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa. Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa. Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa. Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. In our brief practice for Tara by Patrul Rinpoche, Lume Chosum Chidang Jetsun Ma Gayum Pakma Drome Jintu Daki Sisu Peljoran Yandrak Nam Yarnu Dadang Yarji Sushindu Kepar Kaje Wangtang Lungta Nam Nyampa Sushing Chatu Gawa Long Chije Lekpe Lam Du Dang Sering Neme Dadang Denjur Shi. Through the blessing and power of the unfailing Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and of Jetsunma, mother of the Buddha's noble Tara, may our lifespan, merit, prosperity, and renown increase like a waxing moon, like a rising summer lake. Especially may our good fortune, Wangtong and Windhorse, be healed when they weaken, rejoined when interrupted, raised up when sinking down. May whatever we do turn out well, and may good health, long life, peace, and happiness be ours. Lume Chosum Chidang Jetsun Ma Gyayum Pangma Drome Jinti Daki Sisu Peljor Nyandrak Nam Yarnu Dadang Yarji Sushindu Kepar Kaje Wangtang Lungta Nam Nyampa Sushing Chatu Gawalong Chije Lekpe Lam Du Drawa Dang Sering Neme Dadang Denjur Shi. And 108 recitations of Om Mani Padme Hung, sending out positive energy to Pratika, to Kathy, Cindy, and Isley. Om Mani Padme Hung, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Om let's give thanks for our teachers. May all of my blessed teachers enjoy long, happy, healthy, productive lives and great support for their good works. May all beings benefit from their wisdom. May they enjoy a swift and happy rebirth. Long life prayer for Lamadeichen Yeshiwangmo. Om Sosti. Through the powerful blessings of the immortal Pema Jungye and his consort, may the three secret qualities of the Dakini of Supreme Bliss, Yeshiwangmo, be utterly stable, and may the light of her activities shine on the lotus groves of the teachings and of beings so that they blossom in radiant splendor. Let's dedicate the merit. May the merit of this practice and all of my activities be of endless benefit to all beings in all realms, beginningless and continuous. May all obstacles be overcome and suffering cease at the sound of liberation. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May we carry the essence of Guanyin in our hearts. Namo Guanxi Pusa. And we close with a bow to Guanyin. Bow to one another. And bow to the inner teacher. And today we're going to go out there and we're going to plan the whole cycle of something, including its end. Or at least plan for what would need to happen if an end were to come. All right. See you tomorrow. Bye.